Well, that is the 5th strikeout now for Lamont. And Marshall Bloomer will test him, and he swings and hits the first pitch towards second. Daly fields the second hop and the peg to first, and that'll take care of Marshall Bloomer. And quickly there are 2 down. And here is Russ Trauig. Trauig hit a little tapper toward first that Lamont came off the mound and scooped up and made the play unassisted in the 4th inning. The game just completed prior to ours was Barrington, Illinois over Oconomowoc, Wisconsin by the score of 12-9. As Lamont kicks and throws, off-speed pitch inside for ball 1. 12 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors, and 10 left for Barrington. Wisconsin, 9 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors, and 12 left. And the pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled right back here. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. The winning pitcher in that game was Keith Noreen in relief, and Beaver Brewitt took the loss in relief. Brewitt went 3 for 3 at the plate with a double, triple, 2 RBIs, and scored 4 runs. For Barrington, Mike Levin, 3 for 5, 2 RBIs, and Mike Bradley, 3 for 4 with a homer. John Bowser, who was the starting pitcher for Barrington, had the game-winning RBI. That game took 2 hours and 45 minutes to play, 12-9 Illinois over Wisconsin. Ground ball toward third, Strebel on the first hop, and the peg to first is wide, and Trauig will be safe. He had plenty of time to make the throw, but the throw was up the right field line, and it'll go as an error on Strebel.
He rushed that throw, and he would not have had to have rushed it, or I believe that he would have gotten the runner.
Well, that is the first error on Midland. And here is Keith Winchittle, who bounced out to the shortstop Jude his first time. Well, the coaching staff of this Midland team classifies their defense as very good. And there is a strike call, a fastball on the outside corner, and the defense may be good, but the throwing arms have been just a bit erratic here so far. They've got Winchittle playing, they play him straight away. And the pitch is inside. Here's a throw to first, and Trauig will get back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Is the wind blowing pretty good now from the right field foul line toward center field. So a ball hit up in the air may get some help. Pitch is swung on and grounded foul. Boy, a little line drive that was just foul outside of first base. Boy, that would have been trouble if it would have gotten inside the chalk there. But it'll go as a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Is that time Winchittle going with the pitch?
I think you will see on one of the next 2 pitches here with 2 outs, perhaps another attempt at steal of second base. If they get him, Winchittle comes up to start the next inning, and the pitcher is batting 8th, who is in a good sacrifice position.
Trauig with good speed. And the pitch is a check swing. It gets away from the catcher Dale Johnson, but not far enough for Trauig to advance. We're in the top of the 4th inning. New Ulm with 2 hits. Midland, Michigan with 3 hits.
Neither team has hit the ball this evening like they did last evening. I think it's probably indicative of the caliber of the pitching.
No question about it. Second baseman Daly, a step off the grass. Runner goes, pitch is swung on and missed, and Winchittle is down on strikes. Number 6 for Lamont as he pulled the string on Keith. For New Ulm in the 4th inning, there was 1 Midland error and 1 man left, and after 3.5, it is New Ulm nothing, and Midland, Michigan nothing. Well, here comes Midland, Michigan in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Mike Mativa, Brian Money, and Dale Johnson, the scheduled hitters. They are the middle third of the order to face Mike Cheezel. First pitch grounded toward short off the bat of Mativa. Schmidt plays the second hop, and the peg to first, 1 down.
Schmidt has played shortstop very well in these 2 games that we have seen.
But a lot of pressure on him this year from a defensive standpoint.
Right. He was an outstanding sophomore who had just a tremendous state and regional tournament. Has not played as well defensively, but has done a tremendous job with the bat.
And the first pitch to Brian Money is taken low and away for ball one. And Schmidt right now is standing right on the edge of the outfield grass. He plays an extremely deep shortstop. And the pitch is low and in the dirt. And it is 2 balls and no strikes to Brian Money with Dale Johnson on deck.
I think that's an adjustment that he has made during the summer, that he has started playing deeper.
Well, they put him in left field later on in the season. A strike called. Nice pitch by Mike Cheezel. Curveball. 2-1 now. As the right-hander kicks and throws. Curveball outside corner. Nice pitch by Mike Cheezel. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Money grounded out to Schmidt his first time at shortstop. Pitch is swung on. Here's a little tapper. Going to be a tough play for Stoll. Reaches down, picks it up. Here's the throw, and it will not be in time. It'll be an infield hit for Brian Money, who's got excellent wheels. Just a little tapper that looked like it may have hit the plate first. And Stoll, who's got an excellent glove, really had no chance to get him. And it'll be an infield hit for Brian Money, and that is the 4th for Midland, Michigan.
One of the things that Cheezel and Lamont are both showing tonight, that whether you're from Michigan or Minnesota, you've got to hit the curveball to beat either one of these pitchers.
Dale Johnson took a call, 3rd strike. Fastball from Cheezel, nipped the inside part of the plate, call strike 1. Johnson, a left-handed batter. And he squared around to bunt, but fouled it back to the screen. And it is 0-2. An interesting philosophy for the Midland coaching staff here. They stress hard work, a college education, fundamentals, such as taking the extra base, and they try to send as many people as possible along to play college baseball. As a matter of fact, they figure that 14 players, 14 or 15 players are right now playing college baseball somewhere from this program. As the pitch is outside, it is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Midland plays an independent schedule. They play in a lot of tournaments during the offseason. And the pitch is a fastball up around the eyes, and it is 2 balls and 2 strikes. As a matter of fact, one of the co-coaches here, Nelson Conkrite, has a brother Dan in the Chicago White Sox organization as Dale Johnson steps out. And so Midland is a pretty good breeding ground for college baseball prospects.